Hello everybody, how's it going? Today we have problem number 12. Alright, problem number 12 is to print on the console screen the biggest number of the three numbers that the user gonna insert them. Same like the previous problem number 11, same, but we add more number. Alright, to change a little bit the logic inside the check the biggest number. It will be a little bit complicated, the logic in the check the biggest number function, just to let you get used about the logic and how we can do nested functions and use if and else statement in proper way. All right, so how are we gonna solve this problem? We just use the same procedure, read numbers. Let's open it. We didn't do anything in it, to not change anything. We just add one number here, also by ref num3, and we add this question that will ask the user for the third number to insert it, and we store it inside num1. That's what we add in the read numbers procedure. And here, check the biggest number. We take also num3 in the parameter, like num1 and num2, and inside it we wrote this logic. All right, if num1 greater than num2, if it's true, first if statement, if the first condition of the first if statement is true, num1 greater than num2, num1 bigger than num2, so it's true. So go inside this if statement and check. Also we have another if statement, nested if statements. All right, so go inside the first if statement and check if number1 also greater than number3. So if number1 greater than number2 and number1 greater than number3, so return number1. All right, because I have three numbers. If number1 bigger than number2 and 3, print for me please the biggest number is number1, else number3. Why else number3? Because the compiler will not get inside here, not get inside the first if statement if number2 greater than number1. It will be directly false, so we will not get inside this if statement, and we will go directly to the else statement, and we will check here if number2 greater than number3. If number2 greater than number3, if it's yes, print for me or return for me number2, else number3. So this is the logic that we changed it from the previous lesson inside the check the biggest number function. We just make it a little bit bigger, and it's look like complicated, but if you write it by yourself, this logic, you'll see it's so much easy. All right, just type it by yourself, write the code by yourself. I will not put any source code in this whole course because I want you to stop the video and open Visual Studio and write by yourself every single word in this line of codes. All right, in these programs and problems. And in the end, we have a print result. It's same like the previous problem. The biggest number is biggest number. We call just the biggest number that's stored inside it, or its value. It's come from the check the biggest number function. And in the main function, we have the same like the previous problem. We define integer data type, we declare three variables, we just add the third num1, and in read number procedure we add also the third variable, and the last thing we have check the biggest number. Let the compiler read the logic and check which number is the biggest that the user insert through the console screen and print it for me. Let's do a run to figure out together. Perfect. Please enter number1, 10. Please enter number 2, 29. Please enter number 3, 40. So the biggest number from these three numbers, it will be 40. So the compiler should print for me the biggest number is 40. All right, the biggest number is 40. Perfect. And if we did run again and we make the biggest number, it's the first one that belongs to num1. Please enter number 1, 90. Please enter number 2, 10. Please enter number 3, 5. The biggest number is 90. So that was the solution of problem number 12. It was about to print on the console screen the biggest number of the three numbers that the user gonna insert them. So see you next problem, guys, or next lesson. Ciao.